let me see. Who do I want to start with? Let's start off with like a shitty conference.
Jeff, yesterday we did the AFC, and then Burrow got hurt, and then Garrett Wilson got hurt, and then Jalen Ramsey got hurt. So my Miami Dolphins fucking vote, my prediction, my Bengal prediction, and my Jet prediction might have all went to shit last night. I don't know yet. So having said that, the NFC is what we're going to do today. I broke down the AFC yesterday. By the way, I got your Chiefs at 10-7. So let's break down the NFC today.
Let's start with the NFC South. Can we do NFC South first, JB?
Surely.
Ooh.
There we go.
I actually like this a lot. I don't have any problems with. Let me see. I don't think I have any problems with this. Honestly,
well, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Nadu. Go ahead. Jump in.
I was just gonna say, look, I like Carolina. I really like Carolina.
I mean, I got him in second. I just got a rookie Q. I got a rookie Q. Atlanta has a Q that I'm not sold on, Jeff. But I do like their head coach, Arthur Smith. I think he's figured out how to coach in this league as a head coach. I love his offense. I love what he's doing, the buy-in that he has. I like their weapons. I love Algiers. They got Bijan Robinson. I love their O-line. I like Atlanta, but I'm not sold on their Q. If they had a QB, like if they had a Matt Ryan in his prime, I would say Atlanta is a 13-win football team right now.
Right. Well, I think you're right in these records. Like I think they're all probably similar to each other. We're all right there, kind of 500. I don't think it's a good division by any means, right? I mean, this is what the NFC is, a bunch of 500 teams. But Carolina's intriguing. I like Frank Reich. We had him here in Philadelphia. I actually said when they got rid of, when they moved on from Andy Reid and kind of moved on from that regime, I wanted Frank Reich as the head coach, right? He ended up not being. He failed in Indy, and now he's down at Carolina. But you look at offensively, that's an exciting offense. They've got some playmakers on the outside. Bryce Young, we'll see what he is. The next thing there, he's kind of got the same problem that Atlanta has. It's kind of a quarterback. We don't really know who they're going to be, but I like them. I like Carolina. I like their defense. It's a tough division, though.
Yeah. Break down. Keep this up. I like this format and the size of this thing. Here, I want to break down the Saints because I got all these New Orleans Saints fans in here. Number one, I do not like Derek Carr. I think he's absolute garbage. Number two, Ethan, when you're great, others tell you. When you're good, you tell others. Remember that quote. So stop putting up your fucking shitty graphics. Now, here's what I want to tell you. I want to break down this Saints thing. The Saint thing is their head coach is an absolute buffoon. He should be a defensive coordinator. Not all coordinators should be head coaches.
Right.
So I do not like the head coach. Compile that with a guy like Derek Carr who has a big skill set, big arm, all that, but he has zero it factor. He has no nuts and guts, even though he's a walk of faith, not by sight type of Christian and all this old shit. I call him fake ass good boys. I don't see it. So having said that, that's why I have him last place. Now, this Bucks team right here, Smitty, I can see it going two ways. Baker Mayfield's going to absolutely lose them more games than they win. And they go to Kyle Trask, which everyone will say, oh, shit, this guy might be the next big thing. If the wideouts stay healthy there, they still got Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. They still got some talent, but I don't believe in their head coach either. He's a defensive coordinator. That's what he should be. Now, Frank Reich, as to your point, Frank Reich, as a head coach, he's kind of been shitty. I gotta be honest with you. He's an offensive coordinator.
But coach, here's one thing I will say about your Saints thing. Okay, in the end, look at the Saints. They have, whether we like Derek Carr or not, out of these four teams, they have the most solid quarterback, the guy you can depend on most. Remember as well, defensively, I think they give up around 20 points a game. That was top 10 last year in the NFL. They have a good offensive and defensive line. They're just a solid team. I know Dennis Allen's not a great, probably head coach, but again, all that stuff is probably going to get them over the top to, in this division, possibly win it. I think you have to go with what we know. And all these three teams, whether it's Baker Mayfield, Bryce Young, Desmond Ridder, we don't know who the quarterback is. We don't know what they are. We know who the quarterback is. He might not be great, but it's Derek Carr.
But what has Derek Carr ever won you?
But that's what I'm saying. But he's better than all these quarterbacks.
Right. It's not about how good is Derek Carr. It's about how good are those around him.
Yeah, can you win this division?
Exactly.
My main man, Blake Borovets, brings up a point, and I want to address it. He said that, wait a minute, the Chargers have a head coach who's a defensive coach too. That shouldn't be a head coach. I agree totally with all that. And I do have them winning the division. Jeff, if you don't know, I have the Chargers winning the division. Number one, this is the reason.
Wow.
The Chargers have the single best roster in football, probably from top to bottom. There's a huge difference in that and the Bucs and the Saints. Let's just compare the roster. It's not close. Number one. Number two, they just paid this man Herbert the most money ever. He has to win this year, or you are basically a bust, and you have created a bust scenario in Charger land. That is why I'm telling you I'm picking the Chargers. I am not a believer in their head coach whatsoever. I believe I would rank him as the last head coach I would take to battle if we had to do that, which we will do next week, me and Smitty. So that is my scenario. That's my thinking and rationale. I just want to throw that out there. So,
hey, Smitty, let me ask you. Smitty. Does any team in this division have Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave? And again, that offensive line is very good. Ramczyk, Ruiz, McCoy. That's a good offensive line. If Carr can just be solid, that's a good football team defensively too. Like, I'm kind of missing out. I think that's a secretly sneaky team in the NFC.
Yeah, I mean, they got Cam Jordan on defense, Tyrann Matthew still there, Marshawn Lattimore. Like, they got – I feel like – so I know. So I started this conversation off. I said I had no issues with this, and I really don't in terms of, like, record, but I think I would put Saints ahead of the Bucs at least. I would at least put Saints in third place. I don't see the Bucs being better than the Saints. The Panthers in second place. I like the Panthers a lot. You guys remember how they ended the season last year? Even though they didn't make the playoffs, those guys played hard. They kind of had a great running back room, even after they let go or traded away McCaffrey, kind of running back by committee. Some tough guys on defense, bringing in a better head coach. You got Bryce Young, so like I do like the Panthers at number 2, and I don't mind the Falcons. We'll see. It comes down to Ritter, like at quarterback, or whatever. Like how good is Ritter? He was great at Cincinnati. Like, how good is he truly going to be? I guess time will tell. But
that's the only reason I have them this record in a shitty division. I would have them a lot better if they had a quarterback. So
we'll see. But let's move on, man. Can we bring on the NFC?
Tell me your boy Ethan right here, Big Smitty. Look at this shit right here.
Man, because I'm not staying until 1 for off the clock anymore. Ethan clowning today, man.
No, just to say this again, I think it's Saints, Panthers, Falcons, Bucs.
Bucs. Okay, I agree. Bucs is in last place for sure. We can all agree.
Yeah, the Bucs stink. I mean, the Bucs are going to be in play for one of those top quarterbacks, whether it's Drake May or
Caleb Williams. They're going to be ass for sure.
All right, Smitty, who's next?
NFC North. Let's go to the north side. That way. Easy. Okay. Ooh, we got the Bears at 10-7.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. I think this is pretty. I think the Vikings are better than the other 3 teams. You're big on the Lions, Coach. I don't look until they win something.
After the suspensions, what I've seen, I think they're going to Lion because I think the roster, they're the best. I think the talent is the best. I think the Lions should be a 13-win football team. I don't think they will be because they're the Lions. That's just is what it is. That's just what I believe.
I mean, the Bears roster is shit. I mean, let's just be honest.
It is. The Bears roster is shitty. I think they've improved the surrounding parts for Justin. I think that he's going to become better from the pocket. I hope. I'm hoping he does. I'm still not a believer, but he is a freak. And I do believe they got better up front for him, and they did improve the wideout room, and they did get some good pieces on defense. And I do like their head coach a lot. I like this young kid. I think he's going to be a lot better than Eberflus or whatever his name is. I like him.
Yeah,
Eberflus. I like him, and I think Green Bay is going to flounder with Jordan Love, and I think that the Vikings are actually going to have a hiccup, and I would not be shocked if the Vikings finish 3rd.
This division is a lot like the one we just talked about. They have a Goff who's better than the other 2 quarterbacks, but I think Cousins. Look, is he great? No, but he's a serviceable quarterback. He's going to get
solid. Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, they have a good defense. They have some great skill position players. We know that with Jefferson. They added Jordan Addison as well. You're losing Dalvin Cook hurts. That's obviously concerning, but
that's number one for me, because with Kirk Cousins not having the run box filled off play pass from the Dalvin Cook factor, he is not the guy to stand in there and just dissect coverage and be accurate and not throw pick sixes. He's similar to Dak Prescott in that regard. He does have freaks out there on the edge with Justin Jefferson. I love the game. I think the run game tremendously will hurt Kirk Cousins. I think that the Vikings will take a step back with a young head coach still learning how to be a head coach. And I think the Vikings could end up being third place in this deal. And Detroit, I can see Detroit winning it, but I can also see Detroit losing it. And I can see Chicago being in the mix of it just like I do. I do see Green Bay struggling this year, though.
But Smitty knows this. You know this. You cannot pick this team, Detroit, to win anything. You cannot pick them to win shit.
No, that's why I can't do it.
Yeah, it's just like if they do, they do. But again, I mean, this is a shitty conference. Again, there's not a lot of good teams here. But yeah, Smitty, you agree that you can't pick Detroit to win anything ever.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would flop Detroit and Chicago, though. I would have Vikings number 1. I would have Vikings at 11-6. I would have Lions number 2. I'm cool with them at 10-7. Mm-hmm. Chicago will be number 3. I can't put them at 10 wins, though. They won 3 games last year.
Right.
8 or 9, 3-14. I do think they're going – I agree with everything Coach JB said as far as them improving.
They lost 7 games. They lost 7 games last year by a combined, 12 points or something.
Yeah, that's football. Vikings won, 7 games by, a combined,
But that's the thing. Points, bad teams do lose those games. Usually. Yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah. But no, ultimately, though,
Smitty just came off with his whole rant about they play hard and they still lost. What do you mean?
Yeah. No, you're right. Listen, I agree with your overall take for the Bears. Don't get me wrong. I think they're going to be a lot better, but not 10 games better. I think they'll be like an 8 and 9 team. You know what I'm saying?
7 games better.
Yeah, 7. Well, I meant winning 10 games.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, dog. I've seen this a lot of times in the NFL. 7 games when you're right there on the edge. Just so you're clear, Atlanta was in the most ball games last year, followed by Chicago. As far as the games they lost, they could have won. Those 2 teams led the league.
But think about what you're saying. You think a team that won 3 games last year is going to win 7 more games? Their roster stinks. It's the same roster.
It's not the same roster. I don't want to say that. They got DJ Moore. They got a first-round O-lineman. I'm saying, but they're better, though. You got to give them that.
But 7 games better?
Jeff, here's the thing, Jeff. Are you counting this in there? And I know you do a lot of good shit in the betting world. Are you accounting for this? Justin Fields, 1 more year experience. A head coach, 1 more year experience. And a more skilled roster with experience-based offensive linemen that went through the trials and tribulations of this last 2 years. And he got a shit or get off the pot, Jeff. If you're Justin Fields, this is your show year. This is your payday. You have to ball. So you got to take that into accountability as well.
Right. No, I hear you. But, again, that's a huge leap. To win that many more. Look, maybe 6 or 7.
Even though I hate using this adage, Jeff, I think the Bears have the easiest schedule in the NFL.
I mean, they have the 6th easiest, but, I mean, it's not far away. That said, again, as Smitty was saying about, you said, I think, they won or lost 6, 7 games by 12 points or whatever. That's what bad teams do, right? And, I hear about DJ Moore. I've heard that in this show so many times.
I'm not even accounting him. I'm not even accounting.
Here's what I'll say about DJ Moore. Vafangu DJ Moore. He's not a top 10 receiver in the NFL. Fuck out of here with DJ Moore.
But hold on, no. I'm not saying he's all that, but when you ain't had no food all fucking week,
I get it.
A hot dog looks like a fucking prime rib right now.
True.
So that's all I'm saying. He's better than nothing.
I hear you.
He'll help Justin Fields extend play. So
he's definitely one of the better receivers they've had there in a while. But remember, they haven't had good receiver. I mean, I couldn't name a good receiver, maybe outside of Alshon Jeffrey, they've had in a while.
No, they had Allen Robinson. They should never have got rid of to the Rams.
Okay,
have been really.
But over the last 20 years, tell me the 5 best receivers.
Brandon Marshall, when he was there. Shit, I don't know who else. Allen Robinson.
Alshon Jeffrey. Like, they haven't had
They
many.
got some decent receivers.
I have to go down the list. But let's move on. Can we move on to the NFC West? The NFC West, JB. Can you bring that up on the screen? And I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Ethan, good job with these graphics. This shit looks like some shit we might use in Fox. You did a good job.
Hey, why you want the East last? Because you got Jeff in here. Fucking.
I want to say shout out to Ethan. He doesn't get enough love on this show. These are really high level graphics. This is something I'd look at. What are we watching? NFL Network here?
Hey man, it's the JV show with Big Smitty. you know how we bring. I told y'all when I joined the show, y'all, I wasn't coming around here to play. I wasn't coming around here to fuck around. Coming here to hold the thing up.
I made the graphics.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, your obsession with Seattle is laughable. I mean, come on. I mean, 12-5. Jesus.
Hey, Jeff, I got Seattle. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do.
Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet.
We're gonna do our predictions at the end of the show for who's in the Super Bowl, because I make my Super Bowl predictions every year around this time. I've got 2 out of the last 3, by the way. I picked the Bengals Rams 2 years ago in July. I'm gonna pick it tonight with you on the show today, or this morning with you on the show. But anyway, we'll get to that. The Seahawks are really sleeping on this team. I don't care what.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm not. Geno Smith ended fucking story. Look, nice season, good for him. Come on. Second of all, they gave up, I think, almost 3 sacks a game last year, one of the worst in the NFL. Their offensive line stinks, and
they've improved it tremendously.
Defensively, they were bottom 6, I believe, in the NFL. Look, they have weapons. They don't have Rashad Penny anymore. He's long gone. There's a lot of things about this team that you're forgetting.
Walker's better.
Okay, fair enough. But still, San Francisco, I know we don't want to anoint them because you don't know who the quarterback is, whatever, but they're still significantly better.
They have no quarterback, bro. I don't care what anyone says. They have no quarterback until Shanahan proves to me.
But the quarterback was good enough to get to the NFC title game.
No, the team was. The roster was. That's why they got to the NFC title game. By the way, they should have lost to the Cowboys if Dak don't throw pick 6. So I just want to be clear. This team is not that good without a fucking quarterback, and Shanahan has disappointed over and over and over.
But coach, you have one team that is the best defense in the NFL, and you have another team that is one of the worst in the NFL. The Seahawks suck defensively. They have since that was Legion Blue was a long time ago. Will they be better?
They'll be better
because they were one of the worst.
Yeah, they are. They got to be better, right? There's no way they're going to be worse. So, all right. You'll flip those, but you still would agree that Seahawks are number 2 in the league, right?
Oh, for sure. I think that the other.
So we just flipped those 2, but let's talk about the rest of the teams. Where are you guys at?
Yeah, the Rams is so weird, man. Because like, if Matthew Stafford is healthy, which we're assuming he is, if Cooper Kupp is healthy, which we're assuming he is, Aaron Donald's healthy, which like. This is a team that just was it 2 years ago, just won the damn Super Bowl. And I get it, they're not the exact same team. They've lost a lot of pieces. Obviously, Ramsey's gone with the Dolphins. Even from last season, they lost Bobby Wagner. They lost some cats, but man, it still is a Sean McVay led team. But I don't know what to expect from them, which is why I'm good with the record that you have. 9-8 to me is like I think they'll be around that. Like I would probably give them 10-7.
I think Smitty is onto something here. I think we're forgetting a little bit about the LA Rams. Because look, if Stafford's healthy, that offense is pretty good. I mean,
9 wins is pretty good for a team that got depleted last year.
I mean, you still have Cooper Kupp. You still have a pretty good offense.
I think Cooper Kupp's coming off a season-ending injury. So is Aaron Donald. So is Matthew Stafford. Are these guys all healthy?
But key word is back. Yeah. And if they're healthy, this is a good roster with a good coach.
How's the O-line, though? That's the question. Their O-line was horrible last year.
Well,
horrible.
That's the strength of any team. And that's, again, why, for me, with Seattle, that's been a bad offensive line, too, for a while.
All right, let's play this game, then. We got the Rams schedule up here. They start with the Seahawks. Win or lose that?
Say that again?
They start game 1 with the Seahawks at Seattle.
I would probably say they lose.
All right, then they game 2 at home versus the Niners.
They lose that.
Then they got to go to the Bengals.
0-3. Yeah,
they lose.
I'm just looking at the schedule, which I've done for every team that I predicted on this whole thing the last 2 days. I've been doing this for a whole week. I've looked at the schedules, and I'm trying to find more than 9 wins. You have the Colts. Then you're going to Indianapolis to the Colts. They'll win that. Then you got the Eagles. And then you got the Cardinals, so you'll win that. Then you got to go to the Steelers. And then you got the Cowboys, Packers, Seahawks again. Like the Rams are gonna.
No, the Packers ain't good. Don't say it fast. To make it sound like the Packers are ass. They'll probably win that one. The Cowboys is hit or miss. Like we don't trust Dallas. Like,
all right, well, I'm gonna keep going. Then you got the Ravens. You got the fucking Giants. You got the damn Browns.
They'll beat the Giants.
I mean, this is a tough. Then you got the Niners again.
Yeah, but again, Coach,
so Jeff has winning the South.
But when we look at strength of schedule, they're literally 15th. They're in the middle. Like the schedule sounds tough, and it's tough early. If they can find a way to, I don't know, flip the first 4 games, maybe go 2-2, that's going to go a long way because the schedule, I think it's easier as the season goes on. But look, again, Coach, you give Seattle 12 wins. I think that's a bit high. I know you don't like Shanahan. I know you don't like the quarterback situation. But again, the quarterback situation was good enough to get them to the NFC title game. And if they didn't have an injury to multiple quarterbacks, I don't know if the game would have went any different because it was a fucking blowout, but still, it was good enough. And their defense
was a fucking blowout because they didn't have a quarterback. Let's be real. It wasn't a blowout before. Like it was
right. And Smitty, the Seahawks defense compared to the Niners defense is significantly better than pretty much every team in the league, arguably. They had the best defense in the league last year. That's going to win.
They did lose DeMarco Moore, but they have a respectable. Was it Steve Wilkes over there? I believe is the D coordinator.
Yeah, and everyone's going to go back to my Chiefs prediction at 10 wins. Number one, if Chris Jones is not signed there, it's a 3-game loss immediately. They're going to lose 3 games without Chris Jones. So let's start right there. Number two, they're in the AFC West, arguably the hardest division in football. If the Broncos are who we think they could be with Sean Payton's addition, and the Raiders will be the shittiest team in that division, but they'll still be formidable because they're the Raiders and they're going to play nasty and hard, you hope. Now, having said that, the NFC West is a completely different ballgame as we're showing you right here. So 10 wins for the Chiefs versus 12 to the Seahawks. That is why the AFC is clearly the better division. I hope all 3 of us agree to that.
Oh, absolutely. Now, remember one other thing, Smitty, with the Niners. They did add Javon Hargrave to that defensive line that was already really good. They added Jair Brown in the draft from Penn State, safety. I think he could probably get in there and get a starting job possibly. So, yeah, but no, your question, JB, yeah, the AFC is 5 times better. The NFC sucks. Like, sucks.
Which is why, and we'll get to this later, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still contemplating mentally who I'm picking from the NFC to make it to the damn Super Bowl because I don't know who I trust, and I got to come up with somebody, of course, and I'll have a name by the end of the show. But fuck, I'm confused. But we got one more conference though, one more.
And real quick though, going to the 8-win season with the Cardinals, Jeff. They start off with the Commanders or whatever team that's going to be named. You got the Giants, Cowboys, 49ers, Bengals, Rams, Seahawks to start. Like, I don't see 8 wins there. I don't see how you can get more than 8 wins, but I do see 8 wins because of your division is really shitty, and you don't know what the Rams will be. You don't know what's going to happen there. They're good to shock one of these teams down the road. They still do play the Texans. They still got a couple teams on their schedule. They got the Bears. They got the but they got the Eagles. They got the Eagles and the Seahawks twice and the Niners twice and the Cowboys and the Giants. They play the entire NFC East, the old NFC East the Cardinals used to be a part of. They play that everybody in that whole NFC East. I just don't see them winning more than 8 games, and that's a stretch.
Yeah, I think you're the last thing you said is the best thing. That's a stretch. I think they're probably 6-7 win team. Probably they have the same problems that have plagued this group for a while, right? Shoddy offensive line play, shitty defense. I love the Arizona Cardinals from an over standpoint when I bet because they play one of the fastest tempos in the league. Murray, whether you like him or not, they move the ball and score, but they don't stop anybody. And Murray's always good for a fumble in the red zone that gives them the ball at the. It's just they're a great over team. But yeah,
to be honest, Nobody in the world predicts these to a T.
No.
If you are any type of betting, like Jeff does betting, people do these predictions. The predictions are a round up or round down deal if you have any type of fucking head on your shoulder. So we're trying to be as close as possible. Can the Cardinals-Rams schedule or prediction be flipped here? Maybe. Can it go a game or two the other way? Sure. But this is why we're making these predictions this way. So you'll never know. It's gonna be fluctuating a little bit. If anybody gets every single prediction right, please let me know so I can have them pick my fucking lotto winner numbers tonight.
I would say Arizona's 6-11.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Well, can we bring up the NFC East? I saved them for last. I know Nadu's an Eagles fan. Arguably, this is probably the best, division.
Look at this nonsense. JB, you are fucking on another. What are you on, fucking Jupiter? Listen, JB, I'm not this quintessential, like, look, if the Eagles aren't going to be good, I'll tell you. Okay, I look, I'm not one of these homers. I don't fucking wave a foam finger, and I'm not like that. But come on, man, 11-6.
I mean,
is that bad?
Win 13.
Yes, that's bad. This is a 13-win team, dude.
So you think
bad?
How hard it is to win 13 games in the NFL? I just want to be clear here.
Say that again.
You know how hard it is to win 13 games in the NFL when you depleted your best D line in football. Like, let's be honest. Two rookies that are about to see a lot of time in this thing.
But Javon Carter,
rookies about to play a lot.
But Jalen Carter is nasty.
Oh, we'll see.
Get anything from
rookie. He's a rookie. He might crash his fucking car tomorrow and kill 6 people. You don't know if he's going to play or not.
But that could happen with anybody. That could happen with anybody. Jordan Davis didn't play much. You're going to get a lot more of him.
Exactly. Rookie. That's why I just said 2 rookies.
But again, these 2 guys will give you the same production as one veteran's going to, likely. So,
just look at the history, Jeff, of football and quarterback play.
They're not going to fall off that much, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, let's go to quarterback play. This is just my experience talking about this schedule prediction. You sure they can win 13 games? They can also they can even win 14 games. I'm looking at the schedule right now, though. If Jalen Hurts hits we call them sophomore slumps, which I completely see him doing because now defensive coordinators have a complete resume on him from the pocket versus him moving with his feet. So year 1, he was much more feet-oriented. Year 2, he was much more pocket-oriented, ad-libbing with his feet. Now the coordinators have a resume to put together. I do not see Jalen Hurts doing what he did last year. Having said that, that team will not win 13 games for the simple fact that Jalen Hurts will not be the same Jalen Hurts. So when that goes, so does your team. So this is still a lot of wins for a football team in the NFL.
11-6 is really good. And he has them number 1 too, Jeff. So whether they're 13-4, 11-6, he got them number 1. So you got to, you got to respect.
Yeah, no, I mean,
go ahead.
As he was saying, though, I don't give that much shit about the right. As long as you have them like winning division, but he has them tied with the fucking Giants. This is where his rose-colored goggles with fucking Daniel Jones. I mean, it's like the color of my shirt, bro. We love the Daniel Jones.
Well, the truth of the matter is the Giants won a playoff game last year. They got swept by the Eagles
and then
3 times.
Fucking punked by the fucking Eagles, dude.
Of course, I just said that. They got beat 3 times. They got beat 3 times by the Eagles. It's so funny how we just remember that.
They always get beat by the Eagles. They always get beat by the Eagles.
Let's be honest. The Giants are the team on the rise. The Eagles are the teams coming off a Super Bowl that everybody's chasing after.
You have to say that. You just have to say that. No, they could still be the same team they were because they didn't lose much.
I disagree. They lost a lot more. They lost a lot more than you think. I'm just going to tell you right now, from a coaching perspective, they lost a lot more than you think out there. The common eye out here and the common Twitter fan that thinks the Eagles are the same team. They're fucking mistaken. They're not the same team, bro.
I'm not going to tell you they didn't lose some things. They definitely did lose some things, but they gained some. Okay, so what, like who? Miles Sanders? Is that what you're going to bring up?
No, not at all.
They lost some defensive players and key guys.
They lost a lot of defensive players that are impactful. You can plug and play guys all you want, but unless you understand the true intricacies of that locker room, you can't just plug and play guys.
Right, they lost Javon Hargrave. I get you, but defensively, what they lost Gardner Johnson. That's a tough loss. It's a good safety.
They lost a hell of a linebacker, brother. And I'm just going to tell you right now, him and that D lineman go hand in hand as far as what gap exchange they make.
They've had an issue in this town for a long time. They do not value the linebacker position. They just don't. They haven't for a long time. The fact that they even had that kid TJ Edwards last year was a big thing. They don't value linebacker. I don't know why. And you're right. You're probably not going to get the same things you got from Hassan Reddick. You're not going to get 70 sacks. It's probably not going to happen. But again, they're not going to have a huge drop-off. You're putting a lot of stock, Coach JB, in Daniel fucking Jones.
No, I'm not. I'm putting a lot of stock in Brian Dable and the sustainability and foundational support that Daniel Jones has never had. He has foundation now. He's been through 3 head coaches and 4 offensive coordinators. But all you motherfuckers give everyone else a pass. You hate on Daniel Jones. It blows my fucking mind. Let me break this down real quick why the Giants are 11-6 this year. They're coming off a playoff victory. They've tasted the blood in the water, Jeff, and you know as I know, it's like chasing pussy. Once you have it, you want to get back in it. So guess what? The Giants have that taste now. Now you got Saquon back. You just boosted the roster morale up over there because Saquon's back. He said it. He's coming back. 40% of their offense is based on Saquon Barkley. He is now back. So then you add the best receiving tight end possibly or route running tight end in football. You add him to the roster with better receivers and a better offensive line. This team is better. Where I think the Eagles have basically, to your point, let's just say they stay the same. The Giants are catching them. Have they caught them? No. But they're catching them, and now they've tasted it with a great head coach. Attest Brian Dable's loss in Buffalo and the Giants' gain with Brian Dable. Just tell me the truth. Has Josh Allen lost a step without Brian Dable or gained a step? Come on, keep it real.
Let me ask you a question, though. You're talking about the Giants. Do you know what the Giants' record is against the Eagles over the last 10 years? Do you know it?
Horrible.
4-16.
Yeah, horrible.
4-16.
But
nothing matters because someone's going to bring up, well, the Eagles aren't good against the Cowboys. Here's what fucking matters. The Eagles get to the motherfucking playoffs and make a fucking run. That's what they do every year. They won a Super Bowl. They were in a Super Bowl last year. The Eagles win when it fucking matters. I don't give a shit about the regular season.
Here's the reason why, to answer Maus Josh's question.
I don't care about what the Eagles have done against Cowboys. It doesn't fucking matter. The Cowboys don't do shit in the fucking playoffs. They're a fucking paper tiger.
Yeah, Josh asked a good question. He said, so, JB, why, if the Giants have tasted it, and why isn't it not different for the Eagles? The Eagles just got to the Super Bowl. Here's the why I say that. The Giants have been a shit program and organization for a long time since Eli Manning last won Super Bowl. The Eagles have been in the mix or in the conversation of winning or have won. So there is a huge difference in that regard. And the second regard is we just went to the Super Bowl. Every single team we play are hunting for us. They're not hunting for the Giants in the same manner. Just let's be real.
You need to, by the way, you need to bring some of these fucking idiots on this show. I mean, these fucking fanboy assholes on here that don't know fuck all about their fucking Cowboy fans. You haven't won shit. You were fucking born the last time they won, motherfucker. You were a fucking thought. And you're going to talk to me about, come on, man. The Eagles fucking win every year. They're a fucking standard in this league. Come on here and debate me. None of you will. You all talk stupid. You got this Chad Pond guy, a fucking stone cold Dallas Cowboy fan, mad because his team don't fucking win shit. Notice one thing we haven't talked about, Coach and Darnell, the fucking Cowboys, because they're irrelevant.
I got them at 10-7 because they are irrelevant. Dak Prescott is irrelevant. Dak Prescott is, I don't know what to say. I'm going to use your term, mid. I actually put him under mid. Is there below mid? I don't know. This is where I have him, and the Cowboys will continue to be Cowboys.
But Cowboys got a top 5 roster, man. I think I put Cowboys at number 2 behind the Eagles, Giants, a game below the Cowboys at number 3. I got them tight though. You know what I'm saying? I got them close.
Let's take a quote from the great Stringer Bell. Okay. The Cowboys are a 40-degree day. Nobody remember 40. No one give a fuck about a 40-degree day. That's the truth. They're average. Nobody gives a fuck about Dak Prescott. He's average. And this is where, Coach, you're right. Daniel Jones is better than Dakota Prescott. Jalen Hurts is better than Dakota Prescott. That's
hold on. Time out. Flag on the play.